Just like Laurie's anxiety, we're back with another review of Pixar's Win or Lose. I'll break down this episode in 3 minutes or less and stick around for my final score at the end. This is episode 5, Steel. So we're back at the softball semifinal game and we get a spotlight on Ira, Taylor's younger brother. He's been a bit player until now, but this episode shows his incredibly wild imagination depicted in these beautiful animation sequences, which are often triggered by his trusty telescope. Ira kind of lives in his own world and his sister is his only friend, so he's devastated when he finds out that Taylor is now dating Ewan. Feeling lonely, he drifts towards the Bleacher Creatures, a group of troublemakers who quickly take him in, consisting of Brian, the leader, Rena, the snack thief, and Kevin, the guy who wears a chicken costume and says only one word.
Whack!
The crew eggs Mr. Brown's car after the game and Ira covers for them, so he kind of becomes their sidekick. At home, Ira's parents react to Taylor's new relationship. Mom's unhappy, Dad's too happy, but Taylor is furious at Ira for bringing it up. Pushed aside by his sis and her boyfriend, he returns to his new friends and even tries to impress them with a hilarious bad Australian accent.
Spend most of their lives underground, mate.
Yeah, no, I think there's something in there.
Okay, from that moment on, I was all in on Ira. But his new crew isn't just about having fun. They manipulate Ira into helping them rob the snack shack. He knows it's wrong, but desperate for acceptance, he plays along. The group gets into all kinds of mischief, riding shopping carts, setting off firecrackers, and even harassing poor Mr. Brown at his home. But things take a darker turn at the big house party on the night of the championship. There, his crew sets up Rochelle's doomed cleat deal. But before the exchange happens, he accidentally creates a distraction, allowing Rochelle to escape. Furious, Brian destroys Ira's telescope and our boy runs back home just in time to catch a ride to the championship game. There he finds out that Taylor and Ewan have broken up. At the field he attempts to confess what he did, but Taylor storms off to join her team. Racked with guilt, he writes a heartfelt apology to Cheryl at the snack shack. Just when it seems like he's lost everything, Brian surprisingly returns offering a fixed version of his telescope as an apology. The episode ends on a cliffhanger. For me, this was the best episode so far. Ira is such a relatable character, and you really empathize with his struggle between right and wrong. I also love the animation in the imagination scenes. These are just gorgeous. So, I'm giving this episode an 8.5 out of 10, and I have a feeling that in the next episode, Ira will make the right choice. But if you want to find out what happens then, subscribe for more Win or Lose reviews. Until then, play ball.